everyone, so today I have an exciting video. I'm going to be doing 2 looks inspired by Valentine's Day. I'll start off with doing the kind of daytime Valentine's Day inspired look, and then from there I'll kind of build on top of it. And this is a collaboration video with CosmoByHaley. I just love her style. I'm so proud of her for just blowing everyone out of the water and just kind of taking the internet by storm. So I met Haley, I believe it was like 5 or 6 years ago. We've been Facebook friends ever since, and when I saw that she was like on social media and stuff, I was like, oh my god, finally someone else who like gets it, that's like from the area that I'm from. So we decided to do a collaboration video, and we did do a Valentine's Day inspired look, and this is my nighttime one. If you'd like to see the daytime one, then just keep on watching and then you'll see how I kind of built off of that to get this look. And if you're from Haley's channel, hello, thank you so much for hopping over here, and I'm just so excited to have you guys here and help you subscribe. And for those of you who haven't subscribe to Haley's channel, please go and do that. I don't know what you're doing. She's awesome. She's also on Instagram. She's like crazy good at like what she does, and she's so sweet. She's awesome. So make sure to go and follow her on Instagram, and also subscribe to her YouTube channel and watch her version. So let's get on into my first look. For my brows, I'll be taking the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Black. I just like to speed through this because my brows take forever to do. So now taking the Nars Radiant Creamy and the Morphe M432, I'm going to just clean up my brows a little bit, mainly on the bottom part, not too much on the top part. So now that that's all done, I'm going to just prime my eyelids with the Benefit Air Patrol Primer. This is an awesome primer that just helps to kind of camouflage anything that you might have going on in the lid, whether it's like super thin skin where you can see the veins or any discoloration. For this look, I will be taking the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I actually just picked up this palette. So taking the shade Divinity, which is up here, and the Morphe M422, I'm going to just set that primer and just get it all nice and dry for blending. Then taking a little bit of Almond Truffle, which is this really nice light blending shade, and just flip it into the crease. Then taking a little bit of Mocha, which is this kind of very soft brown, I'm going to just take that with the MAC 217 brush and just fluff that into my crease, a little bit more concentrated. Then taking a little bit of Bordeaux and the Sephora number 18 brush, I'm going to just put that around the outer corner of my lid. Then taking a little bit of Cafe au Lait, I don't know if that's how you say it, but this little shimmery color in the center, I'm going to just put this kind of in the inner third of my eye. And taking the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, I'm going to just go in with the shade Cotton Candy, which is this beautiful light baby pink. And I'm going to just put that on the remaining space of my lid. So on the bottom lash line, I put a little bit of French. And then I put a little bit of Cafe au Lait right on the inner third, and then a little bit of Bordeaux right on the outer third, and just kind of smudged it all together. For the daytime look, I'm going to just take a little bit of dark truffle and an angled brush. This is Anastasia number 12. And I'm going to just kind of lightly line my upper lash line, nothing too intense. So to finish off the eyes, I'm going to just curl my lashes with my Ciate lash curler and then apply some mascara. And today I'll be using Lash Sensational Mascara, one of my favorites. Moving on to the face, I'm going to prime with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. For foundation today, I'll be taking the Lancome Tint Idole in the shade 250W Bisque, and I'm going to just be taking this on my Real Techniques Beauty Blending Sponge and just bouncing that all over my skin. And for the under eye, I'll be taking the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer again and just doing that under my eyelids to kind of brighten and cancel any darkness. For any leftover spots and imperfections, I'm going to just take the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer in the shade Medium 22. To set my under eye, I'll be taking the Tarte Contour Kit and the Real Techniques Contour Brush. And I'm going to be taking that kind of bright yellowy shade and a tad bit of that skin tone color just to help brighten and set my under eye concealer. Once that's all done, to kind of set the rest of my face, I'm going to take a little bit of the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to be taking the Morphe E1 and just kind of lightly patting that on my skin. Then taking some NYC Sunny and the Morphe M527 brush, I'm going to just bronze up my kind of outer part of my face a little bit, not necessarily contouring, just warming up my skin. Then just taking that blush in the Tarte Contour, I'm going to just brighten up the cheek area and just add a little pop of color. So next for the daytime highlight, I'm gonna just take a little tiny bit of the Mercier Manizer and the e.l.f. fan brush, and I'm gonna just ever so lightly highlight. For lips, I'm gonna take the Essence Wish Me Rose lip liner and the Ciate liquid velvet in the shade Kiss Me Quick. Haley actually gave me this lip color, which was amazing. We actually just met up yesterday, 2 days ago. It was yesterday, but for you guys it'll be 2 days ago, and we kind of just met up to talk, and I was gonna give her like a late birthday present, but she brought me like a bunch of stuff and it was so sweet. So she gave me this liquid velvet from Ciate and then this other one in more of a dark kind of Barbie doll pink color, which is beautiful. It's like a nice dark pink, which I really love. And then she also gave me a couple other things that I'll be using later on in the video so you guys can kind of see for the nighttime look. So I really like it. So thank you so much to Haley for giving me this little guy. And the formula is really nice. They're super moussey, but they're not like the Tarte ones that don't really go on evenly. They glide on evenly. The applicator on these is awesome. And they're just very soft. I really like it. It definitely is a velvet liquid lipstick, which is nice. So this is it for the daytime Valentine's Day look. It's just very nice and soft and pink. Very wearable for totally every day and not just, you know, Valentine's Day. So now for the nighttime look, I'm gonna just kind of amp it up a little bit, you know, darken things up, kind of make things more dramatic and better for like a date night going out, things like that. So taking a little bit of satin sheets, I'm gonna just pop this underneath my eyebrow. So I'm gonna just kind of pop that under there. And then I'm gonna take this little brush from Forever 21 and I'm gonna go in with the shade Malted, and I'm gonna just darken up the outer corner a little bit more. Then I'm gonna take some of the, you know, kind of red shade Bordeaux, and I'm gonna kind of blend this into my crease. Then just taking a soft, clean blending brush, I'm gonna just kind of diffuse out those edges. Then taking a little bit more of satin sheets, I'm gonna put this in the inner corners of the eyes. Next, I'll be taking some glitter from Glitter Injections, which Haley also gave to me. She actually gave me 2 different ones, and one of them is like a really nice kind of Barbie doll pinky peachy color, and the other one is this really beautiful red and white, almost kind of iridescently green color. So I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this guy, and I'm really excited. Again, thank you so much to Haley for giving me these. She actually also gave me a couple other things. One other thing from Glitter Injections, actually. She gave me this little cube of glitter, which is black and red, which I absolutely love. It'll be perfect for like a nighttime smoky eye. She also gave me these 3 beautiful colors from LA Girl. I have heard amazing things about these lipsticks, and I've really wanted to try some. But I just haven't gotten the chance to pick some up online, so this will be super exciting. So the name is Dragon's Lash, which sounds awesome. I'll be adhering that with the Too Faced glitter glue, of course. So I just finished putting on the glitter on both my eyes, and then I did darken up my brows a little bit with the Anastasia Dipbrow pomade and her number 7 brush, which is my new favorite brush to apply it with. I do take the shade Ebony, and I kind of just darkened up my brows a little bit just to make it more dramatic to go along with the glitter. So then I'm gonna just take some of the Lancome art liner and just give myself a nice dark wing. This is my first time trying this guy out, so I'm hoping that it goes well. So I popped on some lashes, and these are the Koko lashes in the style Ariel, and I really like them. They're super nice. They're very like spiky, which I really like. So for the lip color, I'm gonna just darken it up a little bit. I'm gonna just change it up with the Jeffree Star Redrum Velour Liquid Lipstick. So I'm gonna just take this guy off and then put on this guy. And then I'll be going back in with the Tarte Contour Kit and just taking a little bit of those 2 contour colors and just carving out my cheeks a little bit more. And for this up, I'll be taking Lace FB05 just to really get in there. So taking this Morphe M458, I'm gonna just take a little bit of that light contour powder and just contour these sides of my nose just a tad bit. Nothing too crazy. Then taking a little bit more of that Mercier Luminizer, I'm gonna just put a little bit of that on my nose, right on the tip of my nose, and then taking the Morphe M501, I'm gonna just put a little bit more highlight on. Then just taking a little bit more of that blush just to kind of blend it all back together after adding a little extra highlight and contour. I'm gonna just kind of blend this. And that is it for the nighttime version. I know some people might not wear glitter or lashes or things like that, but this is just kind of my take on a little bit more of a dramatic Valentine's Day inspired look. I love this glitter, it's so pretty. So thank you so much for watching, and if you are from Haley's channel, once again, thank you so much for popping on over here. I hope that you subscribe and that you keep up with my videos, and that goes to everyone else here who is not just only from Haley's channel, but anyone who's new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and also hit that thumbs up button if you love Valentine's Day, or if you don't, that's totally fine too. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Please make sure to subscribe for like the 5th time already, and I'll see you guys next time.